G'day, this is Captainoob, and this is an Instigating 44 Magnum with plus 33% VATS hit chance and 25% less VATS action point cost per shot, major and minor legendary effects respectively. That would make this an Instigating VATS Enhanced 44 Magnum. And I do mean Magnum, by the way. I don't know what this pistol nonsense is. This thing is a revolver, not a pistol. I think they're different, right? I mean, they're both handguns, but this one's got a revolving tube with the bullets in it rather than a magazine. Anyways, that's gun terminology that is irrelevant aside. This thing is going to be doing a high damage, high health approach to a 44 Magnum. I tried a low damage, high damage, low health variant of this with a BE, but I found that it just wasn't fast enough to be an actual good contender for a bloodied style. So hopefully having the full health bar and the extra hit effects and VATS, I can, zero in on the face of the targets, shoot them with that, and I've got chameleon armor, so hopefully we get an extra 2 times damage from the sneak attack criticals, obviously synergizing well with the instigating legendary effect. 4 times damage to the face, might be able to kill super mutants in one shot. If it does, then that'll be very, very good. Hopefully the extra accuracy offered by the scope will help this thing become accurate, because missed shots are heavily penalized with these weapons due to the slow rate of fire. If you do actually manage to land the shot, gun fu will basically change just in time for the weapon to rechamber and shoot again, so it ends up being pretty cool to use with gun fu. It doesn't feel like it's, doesn't feel jarring at all like you would with an automatic weapon, which you have to kind of wait a little bit, so that's kind of cool, I guess. We've got the blue camo on this as well. That's one of the Nuclear Winter Awards. Interestingly, in the preview of that Nuclear Winter Award, there was a bull barrel on the 44 Magnum, which is not even in the game at all. So, I don't know, maybe it'd be a unique 44 Magnum at some stage using that bull barrel, like Kellogg did back in Fallout 4. Got a true barrel, true grip for hipfire accuracy, and boosting this accuracy number and general hardened receiver for best damage. I think I've talked about the weapon enough. Let's go ahead and enhance this a little bit with some of the gunslinger perks, and they're all got a revolver on them, so you know what you're doing. That is Modern Renegade. That's not going to help us too much. Yeah, rank 3 of that, you only get plus 4% chance to cripple a limb, and excellent hipfire accuracy. Sure, the hipfire accuracy is nice, we've got the true barrels anyway, and if you look at a perk like Tormentor, where rank 3 of that gives you a 15% chance to cripple on rifles, not to mention you can make rifles automatic, although pistols automatic, but a 4% chance versus a 15% chance, there's a huge difference there. I don't know why Modern Renegade is such a terrible perk. Anyway, so we've dropped Serendipity, which allows us to chuck on some more of these crit gaining perks. So I'm running 4-leaf Clover, Critical Savvy, better criticals for extra damage, and Grim Reaper Sprinters there. We've got Chameleon AP armor, so that could be honestly replaced with something else. Maybe another rank of, I don't know, Last Laugh. So if I do die, I can laugh at them as I have a grenade and martyrdom them. I'm sure the AI would be very pissed off if I did that. Alrighty, so here we are at the Texas Red Gunslinger Tryout Center, and my armor just is as follows. So all of it is Chameleon, one of it is harder to detect, one of them has reducing fall damage, which I guess is helpful. The rest of it is AP refresh. There's a couple of shadowed bits of combat armor which don't do anything, but hopefully the Chameleon effect will do enough for me, as well as my higher agility. Look at that, 22 agility, not boosted by unyielding. That is because I've got a shielded Raider leathers. I'd rather that be a harness, because that is one of the most hideous clothing you have in the game. Luckily, I've got some Revolutionary General uniform, which I believe is just it's the Minuteman General uniform from Fallout 4, but slapped a different name onto it. Anyways, it was blue, it matched my gun, sort of. Let's get started on these muties. There we go. Nice. I'm seeing some good damage out of that. When we pop the criticals, it's going to be super good. So we might have actually found a place for using our might. We're not there yet. We'll boost adrenaline up, see what we can do. What's that? Bloodied, and wow, a BE. That's the first time I've had a BE drop during a recording. So there you go. Ooh, didn't manage to hit that shot. If we go for a critical though, which I won't use now, I might as well not use that. Go for a critical on the Overlords and that guy. Yeah, it looks like the criticals and the VATS, the VATS criticals and the instigating effect is enough to push me over. Don't have to necessarily use sneak, and when you are sneaking and staying still, you're cloaked, and it makes aiming through reflex sights kind of terrible. So a scope is also necessary for that to, regain some accuracy. Not that I'll be using that much. Aiming down sights because I've got VATS, but I've got 203 damage, which, it doesn't seem very nice, but then you add all the multipliers onto it, and you can get something pretty decent. Now, the good thing about getting that drop of a Super Mutant Suicider is that oh, baby Super Mutant there. Oh, gun-fu. See what I was talking about? Gun-fu, using it with revolvers. You rechamber just in time for the target to shift, so it feels very smooth indeed. But yeah, this ended up being level 150. I mean, level 50. Level 150 pipe revolver. That'd be overpowered. Alrighty, we're on the inside of this place now, and if we do happen to get shot a little bit, it's not going to be the end of the world because we've got all of this health to sit on, go back on, and the more we get damaged, the more adrenal reaction will push up our damage output, so we'll get to a point where we're shooting super mutants a little bit more effectively. Got in danger from that one, and am now suffering the price of my inaccuracy. Just hold up while I reload, please. There we go. Back into caution. That guy didn't manage to communicate to his buddies. A bit of wall hacks there. That I was around, so that's pretty good. I'm not really sure about the chameleon armor doing a whole lot, but again, I'm using a very loud revolver type weapon, so I was at like a micro T-pose for a second before I knocked your block off. It looked like it. Should be no excuse for the super mutants to lose me here. I am using a goddamn 44 Magnum. I mean, with the amount of reverb that it made when Kellogg shot your wife or husband in the vault, you know this thing is loud. I still don't like the sound, though. I'm not sure if it's what it would realistically sound like, but it just doesn't feel like it's got a whole lot of beef behind it. If you take the sound of the 44 Magnum back in Battlefield, that thing just... oh my god, that sounded so good. But it just... I don't know, it just kind of feels flat in this game. But you know what doesn't feel flat? The damage output. And whilst we might not be getting the one-shots all the time, we can quickly rechamber and not have to worry about getting our asses blasted from their automatic rifle fire, because we've got... well, now we've got half a health bar, but that's significantly more than just 20% relying on serendipity to help us out here. Not sure exactly the difference between using this, you know, stealthily with unyielding armor versus the chameleon armor that I've got now, but for what it's worth, I feel like I'm making it work pretty well. And you gotta play to the strength... oh, nice. No, I don't think I'll be using that game. Oh well, you lose some, you win some. I gotta win with the BE pipe revolver. Lost one with this. There's another legendary. Private servers have been pretty good with legendaries so far, and what I should have done, actually, in this position, is waited for him to regain his health fully, so that I might actually get that instigating bonus again, which I didn't, and I paid the price for it. Ooh, limb damage on a rapid fire thing. Well, I'm confident I can take this place out without dying. Let's see if I eat my words. But everyone knows about the limb damage weirdness with the LMG first and foremost, but people don't consider the minigun. I guess the damage per shot isn't as impressive, but you've got that huge magazine, and you can just keep on shooting that thing all day as compared to something like Nice Shot. Ooh, hang on. Ooh. Luckily I got the stagger on him, otherwise he would have been right up my ass as I turned around to shoot him, so that's pretty good. And right now we're almost at Nerd Rage. We've got that perk, it's kind of sitting dormant here. We kind of need to regain concealment here. Concealment. Can you tell that I've been playing XCOM? Okay, the combat music has stopped. They've stopped chasing me. They've completely disappeared, so I guess we are in concealment again. We're back into caution, despite, you know, firing this thing off again. Honestly, the super mutants themselves are in caution, because I've got no bloody idea where they are. You can die, however. There we go. Get some gun-fu action. We're in Nerd Rage now, so this is where it gets a little bit dangerous, but as you can tell, successfully one-shotting these guys shouldn't be too much of a trouble. Even the torso shot nearly knocks him off. I'm going to die here if I don't play my cards right. We've got Life Giver. No, that's not even rejuvenated. We don't have that. We've got Fireproof, which is probably a mistake, but it's the extra health bonus you get from being well fed that we're just holding on at this point. And just to peep that damage for a second, 307. How much would we be getting with the pipe revolver? More with standard parts. Yeah, okay, well, that's bloodied. That's a totally different ball game. So we'll quickly find whoever's around here. I think I've got him for the most part now. Well, I certainly can't find the others, but you can die. Alright, we'll have a quick heal and then we'll fight some of the tools, see if we can make a better weapon for crowd control if we're constantly gun-fooing everything, because you kind of want to use VATS when you're using a build like this. I've set up to use it as VATS, and playing to the strengths of this weapon feels like a good idea. And if you're asking, yes, I totally killed myself because I knew nice concentrated fire. It's because I knew I'd get a free health regen, and, you know, stim packs can be sold for caps, right? Well, if nothing else, at least I won't be killing my souls with my own goddamn explosives like I did last time. We've actually got the ability to shoot at enemies point blank. Oh, misses so bad. Not that it really matters all that much. There we go, you're dead. You're adrenaline fodder, you can go away. Bang. Yeah, being able to shoot your enemies this close is helpful, that's for sure. And that extra little VATS bonus, whilst it's not perfect sometimes, actually we could probably get away with targeting the torsos here. You just find your torso. Oh yeah, that's much more consistent. Don't have to get the headshots all the time, it seems, which is good. For the super mutants, yes, because we want that extra damage output, but the ghouls are a little bit less tanky, so they can't take the 44 Magnum to the chest and stand, which, you know what, I'll let that slide. The super mutants are like 12, or maybe 8 foot tall, something like that. There we go, there's a rare proc of Grim Reaper Sprint there. That's only a 15% chance, so I'm feeling lucky. That's like a 1 in 6, but all of the AP regen stuff is helping me out. Also, I would have regenerated it faster if I wasn't moving around. As you see, I am over capacity right now. And picking up random crap legendaries certainly doesn't help. So that's 2 exterminators that I've got during this recording. 1 bloodied, 2 exterminators, and a tire iron, and also a floating corpse. That's always interesting. Now I'm guessing the only one we've got left is old mate. Just ignore that first shot that I missed. That was like an XCOM style 99% chance to hit and still miss. It happens, always at the worst moments. Almost got one of my angels killed, but nah, she's alright. She got away. Now the question is, how well do we do against the big blokes? Well, let's see. Not terribly. Okay, we'll stick to the plan of spamming as many criticals as possible. We've got a glow sight helping us out against those targets over there. His head is crippled, his perception is significantly lowered. We can get away with just shooting him and he'll never notice us. And these little crab dudes don't have a chance. Get off your Segway, mate. That's alright. You know, I expect the 44 Magnums to have a little bit of extra stagger chance on them, and it'd be interesting if they made them like a almost constant stagger. I feel like that would probably make them somewhat more usable as compared to the rifles, which get much higher damage by comparison. Let's go for the spouts. Let's cripple those, because she's going to be hucking loogies at me. And if I take those things out, there we go, she can't do that anymore, which forces her to move closer. And she hits the wall out of frustration. I didn't know her name was Kyle. Oh, that is some bad damage right there. There you go. Rest in peace, Kyle. Ooh, I just got flanked. Ha! Okay, we've refilled the hunger and thirst bars, and we're ready for more. Let me just shoot these guys. So it looks like a critical kills them, I think. Gunfu obviously lends in a little bit more damage. You'll notice how there's a little bit of rads on my health bar. I'd like to tell you that that's some crazy calculation that I made to, you know, optimize my damage whilst keeping a low, or keeping my health as high as possible, but it isn't. Let me just get that adhesive. Oh, you're going to land, are ya? Bad move. Now you're in range. Basically it's adrenal reaction, and no, nothing's calculated here. I'm just too lazy to do a rat away. And yeah, when we've got problems like this without the sneak criticals, our system kind of fails a little bit. We're gonna have to... I saw that. They keep breaking their animations. I think I'm just in a weird server. What I can do to avoid you is just to do that. Yeah, let's see how well you do with that. And even with the headshots, I'm basically hitting with a standard 44 Magnum at this point, and the damage ain't that good. So, you know, in terms of mobbing like this, absolutely fine. 100% can use, but anything that resists enough to actually get past your legendary effect of instigating, well, you're gonna struggle a little bit. However, it is an easy way to stack damage on them with VATS if you decide to use it. Obviously, using the VATS perks, increasing the critical chances and damage output from that is definitely a good idea. What I'll do is I'll just save the criticals for the Scorch Beast. I'll play this a little bit smarter than just hold the crit button down and wait for something. Luckily, I've got Fireproof. Otherwise, that Sonic Scorched Breath would fucking decimate my health bar, as well as my armor. Because you kind of don't want to be in a position where you're missing 2-3 shots like that. Because if you think about your DPS, it's a crippling loss right there. Let's get some sniping in. I'm back into caution somehow, so I'm gonna push the advantage onto that. There we go. Who's left? I feel like that using VATS constantly drains your food bar a little bit, because normally when I'm doing my commando runs through the things, I don't need to use VATS as much. I just hip fire everything at close range and then aim down sights. I guess it's because I'm spending a lot more time shooting at stuff using VATS. I'm not really sure. Still a couple of monsters around. Is he literally trying to shoot me from here with a shotgun? Well, that's optimistic, mate. I'll give you that. But we ain't playing by Fallout 4 explosive combat shotgun rules here. Those could snipe. They had that in this game for a bit, but then they realized, hey, that's a bad idea. Let's not do that. Anyways, I think you get the point. I'm not going to try to lure the Scorched Beast out of this little hidey hole here because, well, I think you've seen enough. And I've made my point that whilst it's a decent, thing for mobbing around, even if you slap a Prime Receiver on it, you ain't going to be one-shotting Scorched Beast, well, ever, really. The damage output is not quite impressive enough to, make a Scorched Beast drop dead in one shot. Although, whilst I'm here, well, I'm already most of the way there. I might as well continue, right? I think I've been detected at this point, but what was that, like, I don't know, 10 bullets to kill him? That was far more efficient than the rest of them, but I got the drop on that one. He was crawling out, he couldn't see me, I was sitting here in my chameleon invisible armor, but yeah, even in the best case scenario, as you saw there, it's still a 10-shot kill, which if you break down how long it takes to bloody shoot this thing, you're not going to be breaking any kill speed records, especially on a Scorched Beast Clean. I actually wouldn't take this in a Scorched Beast Clean fight, but for what it's worth, I think it is a better weapon all-rounding because it's not trying to be a bloody explosive hard hitter, although you could certainly tune your BE to do about the same damage as this, maybe even more at the same health, but I don't know, the less aggressive playstyle and I just felt like this is a better weapon overall despite it boosting less damage potential. Also, being able to do that definitely helped me without, killing myself. But I think you get the point. Thank you for watching, guys.